This video is a complete beginner's guide to lucid dreaming. I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions so that you can go to sleep right now and have a lucid dream tonight. I know that there are some more advanced lucid dreamers subscribed to the channel who want more advanced tutorials, and next week I will be giving you a new method which is a little more difficult to achieve. But since last week's video, my channel has blown up a little bit and I gained roughly 1,000 subscribers. The majority of them being beginners who are interested in lucid dreaming but have no prior experience. Even though this video might be basic, it's good for anyone at any skill level because it's always helpful to look back to the basics and make sure that you're doing all of these things. Not only that, but this technique that I'm about to give you is extremely effective and anybody can apply this right now to have a lucid dream. Now before we get into this beginner's tutorial on how to lucid dream, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I post weekly lucid dreaming tutorials, so if you want to be notified when new lucid dreaming videos come out, hit that subscribe button. My goal is to get you to lucid dream every single night, or at least whenever you want. And if that sounds good, then subscribe to the channel so that you can watch future tutorials. Anyways, let's get on with it. So you want to have a lucid dream tonight. The very first thing I would tell you is to simply expose yourself to as much lucid dreaming material as possible before you fall asleep. Watch videos, read articles, and have it drilled in your mind that you will lucid dream tonight, no matter what. If this is your first time hearing about lucid dreaming, the chances of you succeeding are very high because your brain is now interested in this new concept and it'll likely stick in your subconscious mind. In general, I find that the more I think about lucid dreaming throughout the day, the more likely I am to experience a lucid dream by accident, even without using techniques. So, if you want to lucid dream tonight, from now on, just keep thinking about lucid dreaming, read things about it, and just expose yourself to as much material as possible. The next thing you want to do is go and set yourself up a dream journal. So pick an empty journal that you have or just use your phone and put it right beside your bed and have it set up so that you can easily record your dreams in it when you wake up. So pause the video, do this right now, set up your dream journal so that you can write down your dreams when you wake up. Once you have your dream journal beside your bed, you want to start performing reality checks. Now, there are many different types of reality checks, and I actually have a separate video just on that topic. But one of the best reality checks, which I recommend any beginner to do, is to just count your fingers and look at your hand, and keep doing that. And whenever you count your fingers, you want to ask yourself, am I dreaming? And you really want to ask yourself this question. If you do this enough, in your dream, eventually you will count your fingers, and in your dream you usually have about 6 fingers, or your hand is a different color or something like that. And by doing these reality checks in real life, you will start doing them in your dream, causing you to become lucid once you do them. Alright, so you have your dream journal set up, you're doing your reality checks, and this next step is going to actually happen right before you fall asleep. So right before you fall asleep, you want to meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Now, you may have never done meditation before, and if you haven't, that's completely okay. In fact, it will probably work even better for you because it's new to your mind and it will increase your chances of lucid dreaming. So just sit somewhere comfortable, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Focus on breathing in and breathing out. And this will practice your mental focus so that when you do lucid dreaming techniques in the future, you will have better focus and you'll have just a better chance of doing it. So meditation before you go to sleep is key to lucid dreaming, and I find that on nights where I meditate, I am far more likely to have a lucid dream even if I don't use any techniques. You can also spend a couple minutes of the meditation visualizing the dream that you want to have, visualizing the scenery, and just setting an intention in your subconscious that you will lucid dream. Alright, so once you've finished your meditation, you want to set an alarm 4 to 6 hours after you fall asleep. And the goal of setting this alarm is to wake you up straight from a dream, or in your REM sleep. If you can wake up directly from your REM sleep, you will have a very, very good chance of succeeding and having a lucid dream. For me, it's at about 5 a.m. or 6 hours after I fall asleep, but it is different for everyone, and it's important to know when your REM sleep is. You can easily find out if you go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. That's what we call a sleep cycle, and if you have a sleep cycle, it's very easy to get into lucid dreaming techniques. But for now, if you've never done this before and you don't know when your REM sleep is, I would go for about 5 to 6 hours after you fall asleep. So set an alarm for about 5 o'clock and hopefully you will wake up from REM sleep. Alright, so now you want to lay down and get ready to fall asleep. And you want to set the intention in your mind to lucid dream. So as you're drifting off to sleep, repeat to yourself that you will have a lucid dream, and also that you will remember your dreams when you wake up. Keep repeating this to yourself, and then you will fall asleep. As soon as you drift off to sleep, you have a very good chance of experiencing a lucid dream in the next few hours. This is because you've done all of the steps above and you fell asleep repeating to yourself that you will lucid dream. Eventually, your alarm will wake you up. And if you haven't experienced a lucid dream yet, this is where your odds are the highest. So you're gonna wake up at about 4 to 5 a.m. And this is known as the golden hours for most lucid dreaming techniques. And now I'm going to recommend to you probably the most effective lucid dreaming technique that beginners can do. And I actually made a whole video on it. It's called Filed. And if you want to watch it, you can. But I'm gonna give you these simple instructions right now. So as soon as you wake up from your alarm clock, you want to lay flat on your back. Now it's actually easier to do this method lying on your back, but if you can't fall asleep on your back, just do it on your side. And what you want to do is droop one hand over the side of your bed. You want to close your eyes and imagine that you are playing the piano with your fingers. So you want to move your fingers up and down. Just keep moving them up and down and very, very, very slightly. You hardly want to move them. And you want to keep focusing on your fingers. Eventually, you want to move your fingers less and less until you're not moving them at all, but you're still imagining it. And it should feel like you're moving your fingers even though you are not. It's very important that you put all of your focus on your fingers so that you do not fall asleep. This is the only thing that could go wrong at this point, is that you will accidentally fall asleep. And if you fall asleep, it's fine, you can just do this the next day. But if you want to lucid dream tonight, you need to focus on your fingers and make sure that you do not fall asleep. To improve your odds even more, repeat to yourself that you will succeed and have a lucid dream. You want to set the intention in your mind so that everything will just get easier. So you're going to keep focusing on moving your fingers, even though you're not actually moving them, and eventually 1 out of 2 things will happen. The first outcome is that you will accidentally fall asleep, and if that happens, it's not the end of the world. You can just do this again tomorrow, and if you do it tomorrow, you will have better odds of it succeeding because you have practice. And the second outcome is that you will slip into a fully blown lucid dream. And this is awesome, guys, because this method is so effective that the chances of you having a lucid dream are super realistic, and even though you've had no experience before, you have very good odds of experiencing a lucid dream. If you do this method correctly and you don't fall asleep, you will slip directly into a lucid dream without even knowing it. Once you enter the lucid dream, you can start doing whatever you want, but before you do that, make sure to do a reality check to make sure that you are in a dream. It's important to know how to stabilize that dream and make it last as long as possible. And I made a video on dream stabilization. You can click and watch it if you want. However, if I were you, I wouldn't focus on that right away. I would just focus on trying to get lucid, and then everything else will follow. So whether or not you have a lucid dream, accomplishing these steps, as soon as you wake up, you want to write down your dreams. This is very important because it will set yourself up for success. When you write down your dreams in the morning, it will only get easier to achieve lucid dreams. And that is because you are now increasing your dream recall, and you can start taking note of the things that you're dreaming so that you will know when you're dreaming in the future. But that's about it for my beginner's guide to lucid dreaming. As long as you follow the steps in this video and put in the effort, I can guarantee to you that you will lucid dream. It might not be tonight, but it will be very, very soon. Thanks for watching the video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when new lucid dreaming tutorials come out, and let me know if this worked for you. Also, I would really appreciate it if you left a like to show your support and to show that you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week.